when I came up here, I decided I was going to talk about the life worth living part and about what I do to try to balance my life. But in listening to what other people have said, it's brought up other stuff for me, so I'm just kind of doing a hodgepodge. The first thing I think that I know Brian was just talking about what changed his life and his MO. A while back, I used to listen to affirmations every day, every night before I went to bed in a CD. And the one that talked to me the most, it says, I'm calm, confident, and self-assured. And on my dream board in my office, it says that. And the most interesting thing about that is, because I chant that all the time, is when I went to a recent seminar and they asked people, after you talk to them for an hour or whatever, what were the things that you are to them that they saw? People said back to me, well, you seem calm, confident, and self-assured. And I thought that was really shocking, not because I believe I am, but that those were the words I got back. So from that, I think that has gotten me to help me in my business in that I do everything with an attitude of gratitude, and I know that sounds cliched, but I really do. I make sure I say thank you all the time to every time I talk to a client, customer, anything, so it's always obviously about them, never about me. Even when in a transaction now where I made a mistake and I was going to call them up, hey, guess what, I made a mistake, blah, 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 but someone here suggested don't quite say it that way because then they're going to want you to open up your checkbook. So I kind of worded it a different way, but at least to own up to everything, so I do that. But what I really wanted to talk about, besides that, is that my business is better since I forced myself to take time off. I know all of us work a bazillion hours a week, Lou, right? And one of the way I do that is I do at least two things off the top of my head. Number one, in my cell phone message, it says that if you call after 6 o'clock, I am not calling you back till tomorrow, and that I don't call you back on Sundays. And I stick to that. Even when my phone is on at night and it calls after 6, I look at it and decide, it's a business number, I'm not going to answer it. So that's the number one thing I do, and since I started doing that, my life's so much better. And then on Sundays, I really try not to work. Don't turn on your computer. And I know it's hard, and it was hard for me to get into that, but now that I do that, I really feel like that one day that I take to recharge, I learn how to do it. Like even just being up here, I feel like, wow, I haven't been at the office for a week already. We've only been here half a day. Just because I'm used to making sure you do what you need to take that time off. Is there anything else I wrote down? Oh, I wrote down two other things. One of the things that I do to keep myself focused is I write what's called a 10-10 list every day. It's 10 things that I'm thankful for and 10 things that I'm trying to attract into my life. And someone just suggested that spiral notebook thing, and I'm like, well, that's a good idea. I'm going to start writing it in there. So that way you always are focused on, I think Scott was talking about being focused on a goal or whatever. There you go, that's it. And the bigger that you write down, the more it attracts myself. Like I've really been saying and chanting to myself, having my business boom. And in the last month, I would say things have come to me through my order taking or REO business that I never thought would happen. So, but I'm trying to attract it to me. I think that's everything. Oh, and the last thing I do that's really hard, but I'm working hard on that, is to stay out of drama, personally and professionally. It's not my problem if the buyer's agent is a nutcase. And I've done deals with nutcases, and I just try to hold them at bay. And that's what I would say, try not to get involved in that. And that has been like the best thing I've ever done, is trying not to get involved in the drama. And I think now that I don't do it, I catch myself saying, you know what, that's not my problem, or that's not my thing, or whatever. So that's basically all I wanted to say for 5 minutes.